All right, Boosie.
What's up, Vlad?
Welcome back right away, man.
You already know.
We kind of fucked shit up last time.
Yeah.
As we always do.
Yeah.
About this time.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the biggest clip that seemed to have reacted was when you're talking about, you know, the accusations against Russell Simmons and Mike Tyson and R. Kelly, how you basically weren't buying all that.
Right.
And people went into an uproar.
Right. I got a lot of black glass.
You saw that? It was all over the blog.
Oh, yeah, I got it. It came all in my DM for me. You know, I don't give a fuck. I speak my mind. I'll say it again, you know. I just don't feel like people with that stature, people with that kind of power have to take stuff from women, you know. Like I said, I've been in several hotels, resorts with several artists. And they actually have to tell women, no, not you, you. You know, so they ain't picking no girl who restraining. That's all I'm saying. You know, I really feel like, you know, they not taking no pussy.
Well, you got to admit that there are some dudes that actually like being aggressive with women. It's their thing. You know, I've definitely been uncomfortable with certain people when we've been around women where you're like,
I had a couple of my partners,
like, hey man,
like I told, you know, grab a woman arm and shit. Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But them niggas ain't got no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga ain't got no money right there. That nigga won't fuck. He thirsty. He just a thirsty goon.
Right.
But, you know, I never seen that with people who on a big time level. It's always you got to push women away, not grab at women.
Yeah. Well, the Bill Cosby thing, and I've talked to a lot of Hollywood people, you know, like D.L. Hughley.
Right.
And he said he's been hearing these rumors about Bill for years.
Even if you read Time and Newsweek, in the very back of the paper, it talked about all these rape allegations. I grew up in L.A. and did warm up for a lot of those shows. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. Like Cliff Huxtable is innocent. But Bill Cosby fucked every one of them girls.
Oh, yeah?
Some people are just into drugging bitches. I mean, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's just their thing. There's necrophiliacs out there. There's people that like having sex with dead bodies. That is a thing. It's a thing
sex with dead bodies?
Necrophilia. Enough people did it where they had to come up with a name for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People like trannies. People like all types of weird shit, man. Like, you know. And I think with Bill, this is my theory with Bill. He was probably with a chick and said, hey, you know, someone he's probably been fucking with for a while, he's real comfortable with, you know, maybe they go back a couple years together, he's fucking her regularly on the side. He said, hey, do you mind if I just drug you and just fuck you while you're unconscious? And she's like, yeah, Bill, I ain't tripping. I trust you, of course. And he did it once and said, ooh, this is my new thing. Because way too many women came forward with the same damn story.
Yeah, what, they passed out or what?
Yeah, like they woke up unconscious and Bill had sex with them.
I don't know, bro. I just, you know, I can't really, I'm gonna speak how I feel, but, you know, as far as the Bill Cosby situation, that was a lot of accusations.
A lot of accusations.
You know, a lot. I do believe I do believe in reality at the same time. Mm-hmm. I feel like if 90 people accuse you of rape, you rape 3.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The other 87 may be exaggerated.
The other 87 maybe he's lying. They say you kill 125 people, you kill 2.5. At least 5. That's all the fuck I'm saying. I gotta believe in reality too. But at the same time, I don't think motherfuckers taking pussy.
The dude from the Cosby Show was working at Trader Joe's. Did you see these pictures?
Nah.
Let me show you. Remember the Cosby Show? You know, Lisa Bonet's older sister?
Yeah.
She was married to that dude Elvin. Let me show you.
You gotta show me. I wasn't on the Cosby Show like this.
Hold on.
About Martin and Fresh Prince.
Hold on 1 second. Remember this dude right here?
Yeah, I remember from seeing him.
Yeah, this is him working at Trader Joe's.
Oh, I've been seeing him on Instagram.
Right.
And what he did?
Hey, I mean, he used to be on the Cosby Show, and now he's working at Trader Joe's to make ends meet.
Yeah.
And, you know, now he's gone on some talk shows and talked about how people were job shaming him and, you know, how working as, you know, noble thing. And I think like Tyler Perry reached out to him and offered him a job on his new TV show, like, a role in his new TV show. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. We're in such a sensitive era where everything you say against somebody is shaming them. Right. You're fat shaming, you're ugly shaming, you're short shaming, you're skinny shaming, whatever else. Here's what I think that no one's talking about in this particular situation. This man was on one of the best, most viewed shows of all time.
Right.
And he hasn't really had that much work in between then.
Right.
And my guess is because those Cosby rerun checks were coming real good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But Bill Cosby done fumbled the rerun money.
So that's why he back working?
That's what I think. I think that Bill Cosby done fumbled the rerun check that he's been getting all these years, which is why he hasn't, all the Cosby kids haven't really done very much, except for like Raven Simone. Everyone else has really just been eating off those checks. And now at 50-something years old, he got to find himself working at Trader Joe's to pay his rent.
Yeah, I feel like he's just making an excuse, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he ain't had no hustle from the jump. Because you was on the Cosby show, and after that, you ain't make shit. You was a dud any motherfucking way. So, I feel like if you come and talk about you worked at Trader Joe's, now, it's not no big deal if you didn't do nothing after the Cosby show. You didn't, not from what I see, you didn't put nothing down after the Cosby show.
Right.
So what else you gonna be doing if you not part-time acting? It's like it wasn't like you was getting Bill Cosby money.
No.
So what else you gonna do? You gotta go work at Crazy, whatever fuck. Go bartend.
Man, listen.
Motherfucking thing. You can't cry about it.
And I'm gonna tell you, as everyone who's watching this, Boosie's in his 30s, I'm in his 40s. Neither one of us gonna be working like that when we're in our 50s and 60s.
Right.
We're good.
Right, period.
Because we've been hustling this whole time and making money and stacking money where we're never in our lives going to have to get a job like that.
Right.
Not when we're older and our back is hurting and, our arthritis is kicking in and fuck that. When you see a greeter at Walmart who's 60-something years old, that's because they made bad decisions through the course of their lives to end up in that position.
Of course.
You're supposed to have your feet up with your grandkids all around you, by your pool, taking vacations with your third wife.
Right.
Chilling.
Yeah. He fucked up, bro. It's just like, I don't feel sorry for this shit like that. Like, I just can't fix myself to feel sorry for people. I do sometimes feel sorry for when I see people at the top and I see them at the top and they go down, I be like, damn. But when you have a certain amount of silver plate and you just let that shit go and that's because people always talking about what they had. So that's what fucked a lot of people head up, Vlad. Everybody who ain't got shit right now, they talk about what they had. When I used to be, when I would've, they never talking about what I'm going to get 2 years from now, what I'm working on building 2 years from now. Everybody who ain't got shit talking about, remember I had that nigga already. I ain't worried about that girl. I had that purse when, bitch, you ain't got it now. So, I ain't trying to be no has-been motherfucker, like, I'm trying to be, like, I'm working on, in 2 years, I'm gonna have this completed. I'm trying to talk about what I did back in the day.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck, that shit.
That's the thing, man. And if you think that whatever hustle check that you got coming in right now is gonna last forever, you're gonna have a very hard awakening at some point in your life, like this man had at 50-something years old, where that regular Cosby check that he thought was going to come forever, because it's Bill Cosby. Right. Everyone's always going to love Bill Cosby until everyone stopped loving Bill Cosby.
Right.
And all those networks start saying, no, we're not going to pick up the Cosby show anymore. We're going to not pay for these reruns. We're going to stop airing this. We're going to stop airing that. And those checks that might have been $5,000, $6,000 a month went down to like $500.
Right. You just got to have different hustles. That's with anything. Ain't nothing going to last forever.
You got to hustle.
You got to hustle.
You got to hustle.
You got to hustle.
You got to hustle, and the more you hustle and the more you invest the money that you hustle and you flip it, you're going to get to a point where you're hustling because you love the hustle, not because you have to hustle.
Right.
Because you're doing shit you really want to do. You know what I mean? I think that's a very important lesson that people should take away from this Cosby Show little episode right here. Let me just say, I don't think I mentioned this before, but the Boopac album is hard as fuck.
Yeah, bro, it got slept on like all my shit, you know, like that was one of the hardest albums ever, bro, you know.
And let me tell you,
I think it's too real for motherfuckers. Like Mac 10 called me like Boosie. That's the hardest fucking album I done heard in forever, dog.
Yeah.
He say, man, you really gotta been through some shit to understand that shit, bro. He say, like, bro, anybody can't recollect to your shit. It's that serious. You know, like, Boopac was fucking slept on, man. Ain't no fucking double disc fucking with that CD, bro. Like, I dropped the Boopac album last year. I was finna be 34.
Yeah.
When I dropped it.
You're 34 years old. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't hear a
35 now.
Well,
yeah.
When I listen to it, I don't hear, you know, a rich 34-year-old. I hear an angry 19-year-old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like someone who's just still angry at his situation and aggressive, and that's the type of music that I hear, and that seems like that's what you were going for.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. You know. And when I was making, I just had so much music like that. You know, Boosie is Boosie, Tupac is Tupac, but it was Tupac-ish, saying it was so real. Like all the songs was real motherfucking songs that touch you. You know, but it was slept on, bro. It was slept, and I think a lot of people didn't support it because of the Tupac.
You think so?
Yeah, bro. I think that was a bad move on my part. I think it was a bad move on my part because, you know, Tupac is iconic. And, you know, no matter what I see to myself, you know, some people love him that when you touch anything that affiliates with him, they'll turn against you. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't understand, a lot of people didn't understand the message, like if you knew Boosie, you knew his music, you would know that, you know, if anybody gonna say anything about Pac making real music or relating to him, you know, I get the trophy to do that.
Well, listen, I mean, I don't know if you saw this interview, but I interviewed the Outlaws and I asked them, and they said they had no problem with you calling you Boopac.
Boosie want to name his album Boopac, man. Shout out to Boosie, man.
Right.
If Troy Ave want to name his new album Tupac,
New Pac.
let him do it, man. We ain't about to be over here like ready to go to war with these dudes behind this shit. Because I think Pac the greatest, man.
Right.
So if the Outlaws ain't got no problem,
everybody shut the fuck up.
Everyone else shut the fuck up.
If the Outlaws ain't got no problem, suck my dick.
The Outlaws, his group.
If the Outlaws ain't got no problem with suck my dick. The motherfucking album was fire. That motherfucker so fire. I swear to God. See, that's why on the next album, Badass 3.5, finna drop that in a couple months. I'm going back ratchet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going back. This one, I'm glad I'm just going back ratchet. Y'all want some ratchet shit? I'm finna talk about y'all ratchet. Y'all won't get ratchet. Let's talk about some ratchet shit. Let's talk about some heads getting buzzed. Let's talk about some ratchet shit. That what y'all want? I got you.
I liked Me, Myself, and I. That was my shit.
Man, all them records, bro, they was classics, bro.
I like that. I like just how basically, you know, I think a lot of people talking about like, yeah, you know, I got homies that are crazy, and you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. I'm a Crip or I'm a Blood, and you know what that's about. And that song was like, it's all about the shit that I do myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck anybody else. I'm gonna do this shit myself.
Right. That's just how I've been. I always been a fucking kind of thug brat. Like if I don't get my way, bro, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it myself, even if I crash the course. But I know in my heart that I did it myself, make me proud of myself.
Do you feel that calling it Boopac and having a song called Me and Mama was kind of like an homage to Dear Mama?
I put that Mama song on there because the name was album Boopac.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was like,
and one of his biggest songs is Dear Mama.
Right, so they was like, you gotta put a Mama song on that motherfucker. So I put that on there, you know. So I just felt like I had to have a Mama song on the Boopac album.
You talked about putting your mom through a lot of heartache.
Right.
Is that all accurate?
Yeah, I didn't put my mom through a lot of shit. Yeah.
How's your mom dealing with your various ups and downs?
She just pray about it. She just pray about it. That's all. She just pray about it. She know I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know, even though that's my mama, you know, sometimes I still don't listen. You know, I gotta keep it real. Sometimes I still don't listen. But I gotta learn when I don't listen. It's just, you know, my mama loved me so much to where sometimes I gotta separate from my mama, because my mama, you know how when your mama, you a baby boy, your mama try to run your life.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, your mama, I love mama. Me and my mama love each other to death. But sometimes my mama run all the girls away, all kinds.
Well, think about all your sons.
Right.
You were there changing their diapers and, you know, stopping them from drinking bleach and, you know, all types of other stupid stuff. Your son really can't tell you nothing at no point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always gonna look at him like,
for real.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't never look at it like that, man. For real.
Like what? Oh, you gonna tell me what I need to do, huh?
I'm tripping. Oh, you ain't lying about that, man. You ain't lying about that. I see where you at with it.
And I can guarantee that your mom looks at you the exact same way. Like, I don't give a fuck about this, all your chains or your house or like, whatever.
She thinks she always know what's right for me.
I wiped your ass.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me nothing.
For real.
I carried you in my stomach. Like, you know, and I think that's what it is. But I think it's a real dope ass, you know, song about your mom.
Yeah, man, it touched me, bro. Like every time I make songs about my mom, they be real, bro. Like, they be special too.
You heard the Eminem album?
Eminem?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't heard Eminem.
You didn't hear how he dissed everybody?
Nah, I ain't heard. He dissed me?
No, he didn't diss you.
Oh, okay.
You would have heard that already. He dissed Lord Jamar.
Who he dissed?
He dissed Lord Jamar.
Lord Jamar?
Yeah, Lord Jamar, who's on VladTV all the time from Brand Nubian.
I don't know Lord Jamar.
Okay, you don't know about him.
I'm not familiar with him yet.
Okay.
What is going off on everybody for? It's just like a...
Well, you know
like a robbery, like the Nicki Minaj shit, like doing some shit like that?
Nah, it was really like he angry at some motherfuckers and really talking some shit about him.
Yeah.
But the Lord Jamar thing was interesting because he's responding to VladTV interviews that I did with Lord Jamar.
Oh, okay.
Specifically.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? He even mentions the word Vlad, some of this other song. We're trying to figure out whether it's about me or not. Yeah. But anyway, he's talking about VladTV interviews because how it started was Lord Jamar, who's from a legendary group, Brand Nubian.
Okay.
He said that
white rappers, you're coming to this almost as a guest, okay? Matter of fact, you are guests in the house of hip hop. Just because you have a hit record doesn't give you the right, as I feel, to voice your opinion.
He's a guest?
He's a guest in the house of hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop was created by blacks and Latinos. So someone like Eminem is a guest. Now, he's a welcome guest, but he's still a guest.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Nah, I don't think he's a guest. I feel like he didn't put down enough shit in the game to be labeled, you know, a great. I feel like that about Eminem. You know, can't say he created nothing. No, he didn't create nothing. No, he just came in and made himself a great. You know, I feel like he earned that to say he a great one. I don't feel like he a guest. That nigga motherfucker a home team player. Like, that's Eminem, like, you know. Not sure what he talking about now, but as far as I feel over his career, he's not a guest. I feel like he's one in hip-hop. When you paint hip-hop on the wall, you can't leave him out.
Well, he's the biggest selling hip-hop artist of all time.
Ching ching.
He's outsold Tupac.
Ching ching.
Drake.
Ching ching.
Jay-Z.
Ching ching. Anywhere you try to say he's not great, he got an argument.
Well, you know, Vanilla Ice went diamond.
Yeah, but Vanilla Ice not no Eminem. Eminem made it cool for white boys to have flow like that. I feel like he started a whole wave.
I think the Beastie Boys started that.
Oh yeah, Beastie Boys.
And in fact,
Beastie Boys was hard as fuck.
Well, and Eminem's album.
But that wave left, bro. Eminem came in, hey, My name is the motherfucker. Hey, and you can't say he can't spit, bro. Like,
well, you know,
dude,
Eminem's.
nice.
This is Eminem's new album cover right here.
Yeah.
It's basically the Beastie Boys album cover.
Yeah.
It's the same. You know, I mean, this is not on accident. He did this on purpose.
Yeah.
He's basically saying he's
great.
the new Beastie Boys, or whatever else.
Okay.
I think the Beastie Boys started. Eminem took it to a new level, but the Beastie Boys.
You feel like he a guest?
I think so.
Because
I feel like I'm a guest. Because I think that.
So what make you the home team? What make you home? Like guessing home? Just because you from New York?
I think that. Well, me and Eminem are the same age.
Okay.
Right? I think as kids. Let me put it like this. I was just listening to hip hop before there were any white rappers at all.
Right.
White rappers came after I started listening to hip hop. When I was listening to hip hop, it was Run DMC, Grandmaster Flash, you know, Arabian Prince, like, you know, Sugar Hill Gang.
Right.
It was all black groups. Then the Beastie Boys came out and it was like, oh, this is some different shit. Right. I think that people of my age range, we didn't think we were ever going to be part of hip hop just because we were white.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We were just fans.
Right.
Going like, yo, this is dope, and no one knows about it yet. It's still underground. And then the white rappers came later on. And I feel like right now, I feel honored that I'm part of hip hop, that I'm part of the culture, and you know, I'm one of the big voices in media, and I get to sit down and talk to people like you for a living.
Right.
So I always feel like I am a guest, and I'm happy to be a guest.
Right.
That's how I look at it. So I would say Eminem is one too.
He just don't feel like he a guest.
He don't feel like it. You know?
Yeah.
He dissed Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly actually came back pretty hard.
Oh, Machine Gun Kelly?
Came back hard.
I like Machine Gun Kelly.
What do you think are the greatest diss songs of all time?
That's why I fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Hit him up.
Take Money.
That's one.
Drag 'em from the River. Y'all probably don't know about that. It's a Louisiana song Baby them had. It was one of their first hits. Talking about Mystical.
Oh, Baby from Cash Money?
Cash Money. They had an artist named Yellow Boy talking about Mystical. It's called Drag 'em from the River.
Oh, because Mystical signed with Master P.
No, Mystical was signed with somebody else
Okay.
who was going against Baby them. So Baby them, Yellow Boy them had a song about Mystical called Drag 'em from the River. That was one of the hardest diss songs ever. You gotta listen to it. Another diss song.
That's two.
No, probably that Drake shit was hard.
Back to Back.
Back to Back was hard.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
Well, there's No Vaseline. Ice Cube.
Oh, Ice Cube.
No Vaseline, this an NWA?
Yeah, Ice Cube.
God damn, I'm glad y'all set it off.
No. Snoop and Dr. Dre.
Dre Day?
This
and Luke?
No, this and Easy.
They just Easy and Luke. Yeah, Dre Day.
Yeah, when they when they running around the
fucking
when
Road Dogs, the homie
when he
you
acting
grew
like
up with.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
was AJ Johnson.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, who played the crackhead from Friday?
Yeah, bro, like that was a hard diss record too. But we don't do that shit in Louisiana like that, like, you know. So,
no more diss records?
No, like in Louisiana, when somebody get dissed, the other one come up dead every time. It's no other way. It's not like a rap battle in other places where they get crunk off it. You know, people in the streets be like, when a rap beef start, people in the streets go inside. Like, you know, they go inside. Like, they know something finna happen.
Well, we had scheduled G Money to do an interview with us like a week before he passed.
Yeah.
It was all set up, ready to go.
Right.
No one was expecting
for
him to get killed.
Right.
And, you know, I always say everyone who got killed today had plans tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a shame when it happens to someone, because he was like, what, 19, 20, something like that?
Yeah, he was a youngster.
And he's from Baton Rouge, right?
Yeah, he's from BR.
So you felt that.
It'd be normal for me, like, you know, that's about the third, fourth rapper killed in BR that year. Like, niggas just get smoked, like, you know, it's normal, like, you know. Probably if he was in my circle, I would have felt it. But, you know, by me not being in that circle, you know, it's just normal where we from, you know, like, death normal.
Yeah, man, sad. Rest in peace, G Money.
Yeah.
You had posted something about Bob Marley being killed by the CIA.
Yeah.
You believe that?
I don't know. I'm starting to believe that shit because I got it off tip page. And every time, I've been saying this for the last fucking 5 months. And that might be God showing me that shit when I scroll down the page. I've been asking motherfucker how Bob Marley died. He had toe poison. He had this. He got... It's 90 fucking different stories about how Bob Marley died.
Well, did you see the documentary that his family put out? I think it was called Marley.
What it was about?
Well,
the same thing?
It was the same thing. And, okay, so I watched it. And
did it grab you?
Yeah. Yeah, and I talked to some doctors about it afterwards. This is what happened. Bob Marley had cancer. And when he was playing soccer, he broke his toe, right? And when they looked, they found cancer in his toe. All it really meant was, you know, it's not like the break caused the cancer. It was already there, and cancer makes your bones brittle.
Yeah.
So when he broke his toe and he went in and they found the cancer, they told him they got to cut his toe off. He said he liked dancing on stage, and his religion, Rastafari, said you can't cut off your limbs. So he went around doctor to doctor and found a doctor that said, no, we can just cut off half your toe, and it'll be fine. And he never went for a follow-up visit. And Chris Blackwell, the guy who was the head of Island Records, who discovered him, you know, who gave him his first deal, said he just didn't have people around him who really cared about him. No one ever told him to go back to the hospital, and by the time, at one point he just passed out and they looked and the cancer had spread through his whole body, because if you know how cancer works, if you don't cut it off at like the limbs, it's going to keep spreading.
Yeah.
That's the story that the family put out.
Okay.
I don't know if you can inject someone with cancer or whatever else. Everyone always likes good conspiracy theories. But
I love them.
I don't think.
Them the kind of
and I looked up that story. It didn't come from a real website.
It didn't come from a real website.
It wasn't New York Times or CNN or whatever else, man.
All right. Well, I'm sorry for everybody who I offended by that.
Well,
but I still want. But that shit. I'm tired of hearing different. Don't nobody. I didn't hear so many fucking stories.
Well, I think that something like this should go as something you could learn from, because you yourself had some serious health issues.
Yeah.
What did you have?
Cancer in my kidney.
You had cancer in your kidney.
Yeah. Renal cell carcinoma.
You had to remove it, right?
Yeah, they took like 22% of my right kidney out.
Did you go back for a follow-up visit?
No, I need to.
Yeah.
I need to. I was supposed to go after a year.
Yeah.
But I need to.
You got to take care of your health, man, as you get older. Especially, I had skin cancer.
Oh, yeah?
They cut off a little piece, you know, up here over my right cheek. It was a little red dot. That was just, you know, like whatever.
Yeah, that's how it was with me.
It stung a little bit. It was, you know, I went to the doctor, they gave me some cream. And then I went to like a skin doctor, and they called me back and said, that's skin cancer. We got to get it out right now. And, you know, they just cut it out. They check it. Had to cut a little more out, checked it. They said, okay, you're cool. And I keep going back for like, you know, follow-up visits every 6 months or so.
Okay.
Don't fuck around with your health, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I need to go back. I've been right there in Houston too. I need to go back.
Because Bob Marley died at 36 years old.
Yeah. That's young as fuck.
That's like your age.
That's young as fuck.
And he was way bigger than damn near anybody. Like he was like Drake in his day.
Yeah.
He was doing stadiums internationally.
Yeah.
Bob Marley and the Wailers, One Love, Three Little Birds, No Woman, No Cry. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Take care of your health, man. Don't fuck around. And, you know, it's cool to think that the government is killing off everybody, but most times it's just you not taking care of your health properly, not going to see the doctor, and not getting follow-up visits. Seriously. Now,
I just was hearing too much shit about Bob Marley, though.
You got a bunch of businesses. You got Boosie Juice.
Right.
How's that doing?
Oh, he's doing great, man. We selling hella cases, bro. Like, you know, we only been in the shop like 20, 22 months, and man, I'm doing numbers, Vlad. Like, they gonna have to buy me off the shelves in a minute.
So how does that work? You partnered up with the liquor company?
Yeah, I partnered up with local charge liquor company Pixie. I own 47%. She owned 50%. The guy who brought me the deal, I gave him 2%.
We're missing 1%.
And the other 1% go to a silent. Another 1% go to something else.
Okay, so you partnered up almost 50-50, I guess.
Yeah.
With this established liquor company.
Right.
So they basically what? Just brought you different flavors and you picked what it is that you want to do?
They basically seen I was doing successful things with branding. Basically, anything Boosie was touching, shit was jumping off the thing. So they just came at me, asked me did I want to do a liquor. I'm like, of course. What I get? We'll give you this. We talked about it for 2 months. I had to get the percentage I wanted. I got it. We started off with one flavor. And really how I got it booming is if you bought 100, 200 cases, I did in-stores at your store.
Ah.
I did that every weekend. And
I think E40 did something similar.
Yeah.
With his liquor. Yeah, because he was always doing in-stores.
Yeah, so, and how I do it at the in-stores, if only way you get a picture with me is you buy a bottle.
50 Cent was doing that with like F and Vodka. I remember he was doing in-stores like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and they hit, bro, because,
people show up.
You might buy 40, 60 cases. You got people gonna come in there don't even want the liquor. They just won't take a picture with you.
So you got to buy how many? You got to buy one bottle to take a picture with you?
Yeah.
And a bottle costs?
$25.
$25. Yeah. And you're selling 60 bottles in an in-store?
I'm selling 60 cases in one
60
day.
cases? How many cases? How many bottles in a case?
6.
Okay, 6 times 60 times 25. That's a $9,000 appearance, basically.
Right. It's more than that because that's just what gets sold
that day.
Yes, that's not my cut.
No, but
they gotta buy 100 cases.
Right.
They done made $9,000 in one day.
Yeah, exactly. The liquor store.
Right.
Yeah.
And they only spend $24,000. So they done made back.
Yeah, 2,400. You mean 24,000?
What?
When you said 24,000, what were you referring to?
I'm talking about as far as the shipment, as far as buying the big old shipment from us.
Right.
They get it cheaper for what?
Okay. So how many liquor stores are you in right now?
Oh, I'm in Alabama, I'm in Texas, I'm in Louisiana, I'm in Florida, I'm in Detroit. I'm in these states.
Okay.
I'm in South Carolina. I hit the Boosie hard hitters first, I hit all my highest selling cities. Cleveland, like this shit spreading, this shit everywhere, bro. Like,
what kind of liquor is it?
Vodka.
It's vodka.
This shit better than Patron. Patron,
Okay.
you can't fuck with me.
Well,
You hear that?
Patron is tequila.
Patron, well, I don't give a fuck. I take Patron and I take my shit. Ask somebody about Boosie Juice. This shit get you freaky and everything. My shit make you want fuck.
Okay, because you got Boosie Juice.
Yeah.
You got your chips.
Yeah.
You got your shoes.
Yeah.
What do you think has been the most profitable?
Well, when that hurricane hit that fucking our White House in Florida, that kind of postponed my clothing company for a minute. We took a big loss with that.
Okay.
We just coming back this week. The clothes was making me the most money at first. Right now, I don't know. It's probably everything probably weighs out. I got big sound scan checks, man. I got all kind of checks. I got crypto.
Well, you got crypto?
Yeah, I got all kind of shit.
You still messing with crypto, huh?
Yeah, I got 1.3 million shares of crypto.
Of what?
It's in the stock.
Which crypto is it? There's a bunch of different ones. You don't want to talk about it?
Yeah. Yeah. You know how that shit is.
Oh, well, people get millions stolen in crypto. You hear those stories?
Yeah, yeah.
People lose 10 million. You know what I mean?
No, but I was given these shares to be the partner of a company.
Yeah, I don't really.
I didn't put in.
Yeah, no, I personally don't rock with crypto, but if you get it for free, I guess it's
If you get it for free, you gonna take it?
Yeah, why not? You know, young Dolph, I guess, turned down a $22 million deal. You heard about that?
Oh yeah? What the fuck wrong with Dolph? Didn't get that much money? A $22 million solo deal?
Hold on, let me see if I can play it. Hold on.
A $22 million solo deal?
Hey, man, I got myself in a fucked up ass situation, dog. I don't know what the fuck to do, dog. Nah, I mean, really tell you the truth, I do know what to do, but I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. Bro, for the last 6 months, I've been having a motherfucking $22 million contract debating on shit I do the deal or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, should I take the 22 million or fuck the 22 million? Fuck the 22 million.
I mean, I don't really believe it all, but you know, it makes for a good video.
Yeah.
You said, what the fuck wrong with Dolph?
I go meet with labels every motherfucking week. Shit, if you can't cut 22 million like that, shit, he better take it, bro.
Willie D did a video where he talked about how people name their kids. I'm gonna play it for you here.
Companies in America are notorious for employment discrimination against applicants with non-Anglican names. It even happens in the mortgage and car loan industries where those who have Caucasian associated names on average pay a lower interest rate than those who don't. Some of you are naming your kids these unique names and you're hindering them. I can see if you gave them an African name, at least you would be respecting the heritage. But some of y'all are just making up shit. Watermadrell, Jamakavuka, Jimadadaba. Look, man, kill it. Unless you got a job for them, kill it. Black people in America are already operating under a system of oppression. Why put one more obstacle in your child's path? I know some of you are saying, well, Willie D is my child. I can name him whatever I want to. Yeah, you're right. Go ahead. But don't say I didn't warn you. No more talk.
What do you think of that?
From what I get from what he's saying is, if you name your child Dashika, it's gonna be harder for her to get a job if you would name her Mary. That's what I'm getting from it.
Mm-hmm. Your kids, do they have?
Nah, they got like kind of ghetto names. Iviana, Tylasia, South Baton Rouge name.
Were those names your idea?
Yeah.
Every one of them?
Yeah. I named all my kids.
Every one of them. The kid's mom has no say.
The nicknames, everything. No, they have no say. They change Pampers and, teach them about, women stuff.
They have no say whatsoever in the naming of a child that is half theirs.
Hell no. Well, no. My little girl, Lyric, I wanted to name her Beyonce. I named her, that's a middle name, Beyonce.
Okay.
But her mama put Lyric on the front, Lyric Beyonce Hatch. But I wanted her to be named Beyonce Hatch.
Okay.
But I was going to jail and,
okay.
how it is.
Well, you could hopefully give your kids jobs if they needed it.
Right. I think he's saying that as far as 9-to-5 workers.
Yeah.
I think he relaying that to those who feel like they're gonna be in the same predicament as that generation. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what he's saying. Like they're not gonna have no option but to go look for a job. He also gotta blame the mothers for not putting them in a position to have a way to get it when they that. Before you talk about what they not gonna, what they not gonna do because their names.
Your kids may have to go and get regular 9-to-5 jobs.
Yeah, any kid, just because a dad hustles and be successful, it doesn't mean that he's not gonna have a kid that wanna work. You know, every kid with money is not lazy.
Yeah.
They've been lazy their whole life, so they wanna get out and have a job. They got motherfucking millionaires work right under people's noses.
Right.
Because they're tired of being saturated. You know, that's what I try not to have for my kids. My kids, we go play. You know, we're enjoying this shit, you know, like, but, you know, like my kids, I'm just trying to help my kids be bosses. Like every one of my kids, I'm trying to help plan their careers before, you know, not just saying I won't take anything they do and support it. Whatever they would do, I'll support it. But with this industry, I know how to make them money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All your kids are black, right?
Yeah.
Their moms are always black?
Yeah.
I interviewed D.L. Hughley recently. He said he's never slept with a white woman.
No, I haven't. But, and not because.
Wait, you've never had sex with a white woman?
And
in life?
No.
Really?
And not because I didn't want to. It's just it never came up.
Okay.
It's not because I went, it just never came up.
There's some bad white girls these days, man.
Man.
With ass and everything. I don't know where they came from.
But I'll tell you this. I believe that you should be attracted who you're attracted to and do your thing. I just believe that people don't believe that. If they did, they wouldn't say and do the things they do.
You slept with white women, I assume.
Hell yeah.
But you've never had any...
I love me a redhead. Fuck.
Wait, what was that?
I love a redhead.
There you go.
Yeah, and a blonde.
And a blonde.
Yeah,
and a brunette.
Right. Yeah, I love white girls. Not, you know, I love my black women more.
And that's what I was gonna say.
I just love, you know, like, I fuck with some cool white girls, like fine as a bitch, like really, like fine as and go, like for real. So, you know, white girls, I ain't never had no problem with white. I seem like I run across all the cool white girls. I never ran across a, you know.
Well, but you don't have any kids with anything but black women.
Right.
And in fact, all your kids seem fairly dark skinned like yourself.
Right.
So the moms are
Nah, some of the moms light skinned, it's just my sperm so thick and chocolate. You hear me? This shit made to all my kids look like me. They don't
Right, you're right. You don't have any light
Right, they don't
kids.
even favor their mamas. Like all my kids favor me.
Okay. Was this a plan for you?
Like at first it was a plan until I got to having them. When I was 14, I used to always tell my grandma, everybody tell you this, I'm gonna have 10 kids. My mom will have you 10 grandchildren. I used to always tell her that, but I was playing. You know what I'm saying?
Until it finally happened.
Yeah, until they start coming, then I got the slick side, the 9 motherfucker. You know how I get. Hold on, 20, that's 3, 4, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at first it was playing until I started having them. And then it got to a point where they wanted more brothers and sisters. They kept asking Daddy, when I'm gonna get? And I always had to try to even it out.
You don't have any kids with any white girls, any Spanish girls, with any Asian girls, no Middle Eastern girls, no Indian girls. Nah. And there's bad ones in all the races I just named.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. You'll have to ask God that question. You know, I don't know. It's just how He made my plate. You know, not just saying I'm not attracted to. I'm attracted to all races. You know, I'm attracted to Chineses. I'm attracted to Jamaicans. You know, I like how they slow wind that dance. They get me when they buy this slow. I'm attracted to island. I like women, man. I love women. You know.
You clearly don't use condoms all the time.
Nah.
Is there
I do now.
Is there like a rule that you have? Like, okay, I'm gonna mess with this girl with condoms?
Nah, my first 4 or 5 came. My first 5 they came quick. I was young. You know, I wasn't strapping up. 3 of them was my girlfriend, so I had 3 girlfriends at one time.
Wait, you had 3 girlfriends at one time?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 of them, the first 3 came with your girlfriends at the same time?
Now I had 3 girlfriends. I had Nita, I had Nicole, and I had Tracy.
They all knew about each other?
Yeah.
And they were cool with that?
2 of them went to the same school.
And they're all cool with each other?
Nah, they wasn't cool with each other. Nah, they didn't get along.
Because I always wanted to ask, because you have how many baby mothers now?
5 or 6. Hold on. 6.
6. 10 kids?
8.
8 kids.
Yeah. 3 for one girl.
3 from one girl.
Yeah. And 1 for the rest.
Have all 6 been in the same room at the same time?
All 6 women?
In the same room, along with you?
Yeah.
All 7
like at my giveaways or something, they didn't all been around each other. My baby mama's not fighting each other and shit like that.
They're cool with each other?
Yeah, they straight. They got problems with me. They ain't fighting each other.
Did they gang up on you?
Like when they was, some of them together.
Like they form
fucking right. Some of them form alliances now. But at first when we was young, when we was teenagers, they fought. But now everybody fucking get along. Everybody, it's just me. It's just me.
They fought before?
Yeah, they fought.
Actual fist fights?
Hell yeah. Fucking right. I my baby mama.
Wow.
Because I was playing games with a lot of them. That's why they don't fight now. Because I don't sleep with none of my baby mamas. We're not.
You've said this before, and I was going to ask you about that. Why don't you sleep with any of your baby mamas?
I just feel like when you keep it business-wise, it can calm down. It can cut out a lot of problems.
Because you guys have a kid.
When you start having sex together, that's what bring out in all the arguments where you can't put them in their place. Like if you not fucking, like you can put them in their place. Like, bitch, we ain't fucking. Ain't no feeling. We got a baby. This is a contract. Once you put feelings involved, she feels she can come to you around somebody else. She feels she can walk up to you in front of something. She feels she can come in your section and do this. When there's no feelings involved, And sometimes you got to keep it that way for the kids' sake. You might see your baby mama, she looking fine, you might want to fuck her.
But you don't?
Nah. I don't fuck with my baby mama. My last baby mama, we fucked. Yeah, but that's it. We fuck with it. Not the other one. Not the other one.
Right, because if you're fucking with one, how the other one's really gonna take it? Like,
right.
You ever see that show? Remember that show on Showtime, Big Love, where the dude had the 3 families, like in the 3 houses?
Nah, I ain't
and he would just rotate. He would have 3 wives, and all of them had his kids. Some of them have 2 kids, some of them had 3 kids, some of them have 1 kid. And he had the young wife and then the original wife.
I think they wake up, they be like, look at this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know I take care of all my business with my kids. They know I'm a good ass daddy. They just, they think when they don't like me to stun the shit, One of them hit me up one morning just talking shit like, nigga, send me some more money. Nigga, you stunting for the gram, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm like, damn, I can't be happy on Instagram.
Let me ask you a question. Do any of them have careers?
Nah, they don't have no career. They got jobs.
They got jobs.
A couple of them got jobs.
What kind of jobs?
Regular jobs. Ain't none of them got careers. Like
retail, stuff like that?
One of my baby mamas, she work at like a office somewhere. The other one worked at an office somewhere. They work like little small jobs.
Okay.
One of them in jail. The one who went crazy, she back in jail.
Which one?
The one who went crazy on IG and shit.
Oh, the one that put up your recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, so the one that recorded your phone call is back in jail?
Yeah, she went back to jail the other day.
For what?
She was at the Dollar Tree trying to steal again and something with a food stamp card and hit the man with a bat. Some shit, man.
Wait, first of all, why are you trying to steal at a Dollar Tree? Out of all the places where you can come up with something, Dollar Tree probably ain't it. Wait, and what, she tried to use like a fake?
I don't know, it must have been a fake
food
card? Stamp card or something, and the people tried to get her, and they say she hit her with a bat.
She hit the lady behind the counter with a bat?
Yeah.
Or a guy or a lady? Whatever.
Yeah, that's what they're accusing of hitting somebody with, striking somebody.
What happened after we put out that interview with me and you talking about that situation?
Oh, I ain't never talked to her. I got court papers to go to court, and I filed back on her, so.
Where's your daughter at while she's locked up?
She's staying with her grandmother down there.
Okay.
So right now I'm in a point where.
Because you told me there's problems with that whole side of the family.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm going for full custody, Vlad. Gotta get my baby.
So full custody, how would you take care of a child since you're always touring? Like your mother or something like that?
I be home from most of the time from Monday to Thursday.
Okay.
Most time I be home from Monday to Thursday, and that's when they go to school. Friday I fly out for the concerts. You know, I got a staff at my house. You know, 4 or 5 people. Family though.
Mm-hmm.
Family. It ain't no outsiders who'll get her to school. You know, when she was with me, she was in dance, gymnastics. You know, I could provide a better situations for her, Vlad. You know, and even better schooling and better education. Cause Atlanta work way harder than Louisiana work. It should be like, my daughter was bringing shit home, I ain't even know what it was.
Yeah, but I mean, if the mother of your child is being arrested for hitting people with baseball bats, you need to get your child out of that situation because clearly there's a violent person and you don't know if they're going to turn that violence against your child.
Right.
You know, I just read a story about a woman who took her 2-year-old son and left him in the forest to die because she just couldn't deal with being a mother. Like, there's some gruesome stuff out there, man.
Right.
Tay K is up on murder charges, and everyone seems to be turning against him. So, like the female, that was one of his co-defendants.
Yeah.
She just took a 25-year sentence instead of 45 years for capital murder.
She's gonna tell everything.
She signed the paperwork.
She signed the paperwork.
His other co-defendant pleads guilty to murder, so he'll get parole after 18 years. Sounds like he's cooperating as well.
Yeah, if he pleaded guilty to murder, he pled guilty to get 18 years under a plea deal. Under the plea deal, he gonna get 18 years, but he gotta testify. If not, he get a life sentence. The plea off the table.
You have been down this road.
Yeah.
You were on death row.
Yeah.
You were facing murder charges.
Yeah.
You're very familiar with this particular situation.
Very familiar. Yeah.
How bad is it looking for Tay K right now?
It's really looking real bad for him. God to make that fucking DA been had sex with Tay K mama. You know, all kind of shit to have. God a motherfucker. But as of right now, with them two testifying, he looking like he gonna be sunk. Cause you know them powerful witnesses. You know, if they was with him,
the Codys.
They co-defendants. Like a jury gonna roll with them. You know, a jury gonna roll with them. Period. Especially a woman, they so good on the fucking stand, Lord.
Yeah, man.
I don't think it's looking good for him, Vlad. I shook my head when I saw that shit. When I saw that girl testifying, I ain't even know about the other dude testifying.
Yeah. No, and it's ugly because I guess he just got hit with like being caught with a cell phone, so he got hit with a new felony.
Yeah.
Being president, and he put up a picture of himself.
Oh, that's bullshit though. Them little felonies in jail and shit,
So that's not a real
minor
thing?
shit. That's minor shit compared to what you face.
Were you catching felonies? Felonies in jail?
Yeah.
Okay,
I was on parole. I had down there 6 felonies.
Right, because you told me you kind of just stopped giving a fuck at some point.
Yeah. When you become like that, Vlad, when you closed in like that, you become one of them damn near. Like you become damn near like them. So I got to a point where I wasn't giving a fuck. You know, I was cell phoned out. They came on my tier, they found 9 cell phones.
Wait, what? They found 9 cell phones in your cell.
And not in my cell, on the tier. You know, they got like 12 cells on the tier.
So everyone had a cell phone on your tier?
Yeah, this stupid motherfucker, cause we used to put them in the lights and screw the lights back, take the light down and put them in the lights and screw the light back.
Okay.
So shakedown come, the night before this motherfucker then left the screw on the ground. Man, them people locked my ass up for about 2 months. Then the second day I get out lockdown, I get on the phone with Webby, he sent me back to lockdown.
Yeah, so it's looking bad for Tay K. When you got co-defendants taking plea deals, seems like they're keeping him for last too. Looks like they're gonna deal with him at the very end.
Yeah, you need to change the venue. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I try to get a change of venue or something like. I try to get a change of venue, or he need to do something. It ain't looking good with them testifying.
Well, Kodak Black is out.
Right.
Looks happy as hell.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of him coming out?
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone smile that big before.
Yeah, I hit him up when he came home. Told him.
Oh, you hit him?
Yeah, I told him just take care of his son. Time to get money and take care of your son. Stay out of trouble, man.
Well, and I think what you said last time was serious about he really can't blame anybody that's around him.
Right.
He's the boss.
Right. He called the shot. He called the shot. He could have said, put that phone up. I don't want to get on no fucking Instagram. I'm on paper. We call the shots, So most time we fuck up, it's our call. Cause we call the shots. We call the shots. When niggas go do that shit, who put the pistol in their hand? Shit, they ain't had no money to buy it themselves. So a lot of times we fuck up a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? We be thugging, man. I was thugging like Kodak. I ain't give a fuck neither. Shit. You go through them times in life, man. Everybody had that time when
Well, Nike announced that they're using Kaepernick for their 30th anniversary for Just Do It. And white people in America are very angry. You seen about they're burning?
Yeah, they lost 300 million or some shit in one day.
Well,
how does that go, buddy?
I'll explain it to you.
In stocks?
Yeah. They technically Nike lost $3 billion the next day because the stock dropped 3%. Yeah. But the company's worth like $100 billion. Yeah. It dropped 3%, but then it can go up 3% 2 days later. So they didn't really lose it. It's not like they actually lost it. Like you know what I mean?
Right.
The stocks just go up and down based on people's emotions. So they didn't really lose the shit, but people are upset. People are burning their Nikes.
Right, I saw that, man.
You got a kick out of it? There was this one white dude who burned his feet. Did you see that shit?
I ain't see that, but I woke up to everybody burning tennis shoes on my scroll page. So I asked my boy what happened. He was like, man, they put Colin Kaepernick on a thing, bro, and all the white people mad. That shit crazy, man.
So this dude here, well, I guess it's actually not real. But yeah, but it was, he posted up this picture of his feet after he burned Nikes while still wearing them. I guess it's fake though. It made for some good content though. Yeah, I mean, people are burning shoes from Nike that they already bought.
It's fucked up.
Do you think it's really making a difference though? What Kaepernick is standing for, and because listen, you had all these players that were kneeling during the national anthem. You know what ESPN did? They stopped broadcasting the national anthem.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead and kneel all you want. No one's gonna see it.
Right. Well, I feel like by him doing that, it caused a lot of friction, but at the same time, it brought a lot of awareness too. You just can't fuck over black people without somebody you think might be finna start some shit or with power that can, start a whole motherfucking shit that you don't even need, that none of us need. So I think by him doing that, he did make a stand for, us. But now this shit going crazy. I feel like Nike was trying to, that was a marketing plan that just went fucking wrong. I just feel like that was a bad marketing plan. And I feel like all the people I feel really mad with Kaepernick is a lot of the veterans, a lot of veterans and soldiers. You ain't stand for that nationality. They feel like they fought for that country. They fought, a lot of people died for that country. So a lot of the veterans, they really pissed off. The veteran families who was raised around war families, those are the most pissed off people. That's what I feel.
Well, I mean, they just announced.
I don't feel he didn't stand. I don't feel he took a stand because he didn't like white people. Nah, that ain't why he took it.
It was about police brutality.
Yeah.
And injustice. And actually, NBC just confirmed that Nike is going to be running the Kaepernick ad during the opening night on Thursday Night Football. So, as football is starting for all of America, which is what, 80% white, something like that?
Yeah.
75% white.
Yeah.
They get to see Colin Kaepernick doing the Nike ad right there. So whether, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, man, listen. I've never been into the idea of a race of people being more superior than anybody else, man.
Right.
You know, I think all this, you know, no one should have an unfair advantage over anybody else. It really, you know, in 2018, skin color shouldn't really be an issue anymore.
Right.
But it is, unfortunately. And we got to change that in this world because it's fucking stupid, man. You know what I mean? You got kids that are going out into that world and having to deal with bullshit that they shouldn't have to be dealing with.
Right.
You know, shout out to Nike for doing it. I had heard he'd already been signed, though, to Nike.
Yeah, I heard it was 7-8 months ago, and they just
announced it now.
And they just announced it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see. I used to own Nike stock. You know, I don't really own any sneaker stocks anymore, but I made a lot of money with Nike.
Yeah.
You know, Nike paid a lot of bills for me.
Bro?
Yeah.
I hope they're going to still be paying them shit.
Yeah, you know, I made over 6 figures with Nike.
Bro?
You know?
Nike got that money, bro.
Well, yeah, and I tell everyone, listen, if you have if you have a sneaker full of Jordans and Nikes, you don't own any Nike stock, you're fucking up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you should be investing into the, you know, because that Nike stock's going to be worth a lot more than those Jordans after they're beat up.
Yeah.
You know? So listen, man, keep flipping your money, keep working. I hope this inspires people.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And like, you know, I felt like, you know, because people were like, remember when we did the last interview and I was talking about the house?
Right.
And they like, oh, Vlad's just on Boosie's dick about his house. And I'm like, if you're not happy for someone like Boosie coming from where he came from and accomplishing these types of things for himself and his kids, you're just a fucking hater.
You just a fucking hater, bro. Man, an old lady told me that. She said, Boosie, anybody who got negative shit to say about you, all the shit you do, all the shit you done been through, just not what you do for your kids, just what you done been through. She said, I don't see how people can not be happy for you, baby. He said, just all the times you almost died, all the time. She said, I don't see how people can be hateful towards you. And a couple rappers could tell you that, like, that's why niggas fuck with me. Like, I don't hate on niggas. I don't, you know, everybody I see, I embrace them, younger generation, older generation. I'm just a fun guy who not to be fucked with.
You do not troll.
I don't go troll people to get likes. I don't do all that shit, Vlad. I just chill.
How do you feel about Tekashi 6ix9ine? He's telling the whole world to suck his dick.
I feel he making some fucking hits. I know that. That motherfucker.
He's like 9 for 9.
Bro, this dude
he put out a Spanish song that hit the charts.
Hey, bro.
I didn't understand a word.
Hey, bro.
Video was hot, though.
He making fucking hit records. You know what I'm saying? He wild as fuck. I'll be laughing at it. He going in, bro. But, you know, he know one day he probably gonna have to face that shit. All that shit, one day you gotta face it. But right now, he hot as fuck. I'm trying to get a record with him for Blurry right now.
Blurry and Tekashi?
I'm trying to get a record, man. I need to get him on the record, man. Dude sending people to the bank, bro. And, you know, that's one thing you can't take from him. You can say whatever you want about him. He crazy. He look like this. But that motherfucker bring it in to choke, you know? So, as far as what he doing on the gangster side and shit, you know, that's on him. Everybody who lay that egg, they gotta hatch. You know what I'm saying? He just gotta be ready. He getting money, he gotta be ready. He know what to do, he getting money now. You gotta be ready. Like when you done cross so many paths, you gotta be ready. He just gotta have his goons ready.
Well, you know, I interviewed Big U, who's one of the OG, you know, Rolling 60 affiliates out here.
Right.
You know, one of the big dogs out here. And, you know, he basically said, listen.
Now, guess what happens to 6ix9ine? Let me give you 6ix9ine. 7 years from now, he gonna still be 6ix9ine, the kid who was disrespectful. The money is gone now. The labels have moved on to other projects, guess what happens?
People still gonna remember what he said.
People gonna still remember. Mm-hmm. Ain't you the kid, the king of New York? Oh man, I was on some stuff back then. Oh no.
The money lead is security lead.
Right. That's not free security.
You know, the money lead is security lead. I see what Big U's saying.
Yeah.
You know, you only can protect yourself when you got money like that.
Right.
Unless you living in the motherfucking woods, some motherfucker.
Right.
You know, when you didn't cross so many people, you know that's where a lot of people fuck up at, cause you don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, I mean, I interviewed Fat Joe a couple weeks ago, and he said,
people say, yo, I hope that kid lives.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's what I am hearing. Not hip-hop is over. What I do hear in every place his name comes up is like, yo, I hope the kid figures it out and lives.
Yeah, as long as he survived, you know. I heard somebody went in the house and cut him in the head.
Yeah, he got kidnapped. Saying. Yeah, he got kidnapped, and he got.
That was real shit.
That was real shit because the police said that their surveillance footage matched his story. You know, he got kidnapped, and then his girl had to come down like $750,000 worth of jewelry, which, to my knowledge, has never been recovered. They say it was an inside job, this, that, and the third. Yeah. That could have ended much worse.
Yeah, he got, you know, he doing a lot. Every time you turn on the social media, you see him. But one thing I salute to him, he making hit records.
Yeah, as long as he sticks around.
Yeah, as long as he stick around, long as he stick around, like, I don't really hear nobody, you know, bringing it to him or nothing, like, you know, like.
People have talked some shit, but.
People done talk shit, but they ain't bringing no smoke. You would think he'll be shot at every weekend, like.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Nobody's invincible.
When he was beefing with Chief Keef got shot at. Not to say that any of those things have anything to do with each other. Right. I have no idea. I'm just saying that at the time that they was beefing, Chief Keef came to New York and got shot at.
Right.
So, a lot of drama.
You just gotta protect yourself, man. You know.
Yep.
Handle his business. Don't let his business handle him.
You're all tatted up, but but not your face.
Nah.
Is there a reason?
Shit, tattoos hurt. You know, I'm gonna tell you, you motherfuckers hurt me.
I have no tattoos.
So all my tattoos, you know, they hurt it, bro. I took pain for these tattoos. Like, all my tattoos mean something.
Okay.
And I would never damage my face like that, you know. My face is like, it's like everything to me, bro. I would never put tattoos in my face. I would never let my kids put tattoos in their face. It's just not a thing.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Tootie Raw, your son, is a rapper.
Right.
He's part of that new wave of rappers.
Right.
And what comes with that new wave of rappers?
Tattoos.
Face tattoos. Not just tattoos.
But not him. Yeah.
Face tattoos.
Yeah, he would never have a face
Lil Xan, Lil Pump, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Not Lil Tootie Raw.
Has he ever came to you? Does he have other tattoos?
Nah, he don't got no tattoos.
Because he's only 16.
Yeah, he's 15.
15.
He just made 15 last year.
When he turns 18, he said, I want tattoos.
Not in your face. I mean, I would never.
So if you want an arm tattoo, it's cool at 18.
Yeah, if you want an arm tattoo, it's cool, but you ain't gonna get nothing in your face because I know the consequences of that. I know you gotta go to court one day. You might gotta go to court one day. You know.
Oh, that looks bad to the judge.
You fucking right.
Judges hate face tattoos.
Judges hate face tattoos.
I mean, you know.
Like, judges look at you like you're an animal with face, because they didn't come up in the era with face tattoos. I didn't come up in the era with face tattoos.
True.
So what did the judge come up in the era who was born in the 60s and 70s and 80s with face tattoos? They didn't. So they look at you like an animal.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how they look at you. You know, I deal with people in the courtroom. You know, when you go in there, they take your earrings out. They judge all. Take your earrings out. Pull your pants up. Wear something nice. You know, you damn near convicted. If you come in there a slob, you damn near convicted already.
So does the judge tell you to take that stuff off?
No, your lawyer.
Your lawyer does.
Your lawyer tells you, take that out your ear.
Right. That's only if you have a real lawyer. If you have a public defendant, they don't really give a shit. They got 10 cases that day.
Yeah.
They will tell you to take whatever plea deal gets offered and go on to their next case.
But you know, that shit affect you, bro. Like, that shit affect you.
Face tattoo. So think about that. Anyone who gets a face tattoo, just realize
stay out of trouble. Like, if you go to court, they gonna blackball you, man. You know, like, that's everywhere you go. Like, that. Now I saw that when I was a young nigga, always sagging my pants, you know, people look at you a certain way when you do that. You know, you can't really get mad because you showing that type of way they look at you. And that's just facts. That's just with anybody. You know, if we to do our video, you know, we got straps, we showing our straps, we showing our cars, you know, cursing, calling, you know, women this and that. You know, we can't get mad when nobody say we're a thug. Right? You can't. It's like reality.
Well, and here's the thing also, for every Lil Uzi Vert who got a bunch of face tats and it worked out, there is little nobody times 1,000. There's 1,000 little nobodies that it did not work out. And they have to go get a job at McDonald's.
And they be in the garbage. They be taking out the garbage. They don't even let them at the front. Ain't nobody gonna see their face. The motherfucker gonna be back there with the sausage biscuit, way behind the arm, way behind all that shit. Or they gonna be in that trash. How many times you just saw that motherfucker with them tattoos walking back there with that boom? They ain't gonna let you. They don't want people to see you, man.
Right, you're not working the register.
You're not working the register. You're not working the drive-thru. They putting your ass behind that motherfucker where they can't see you at. They putting a hat, a beanie thing on your motherfucking head, or you gonna be sweeping down that thing. Everybody you see sweeping back there by that motherfucker thing, when they roll up their sleeves, what they got? Number tattoo. Real shit. Everybody you see sweeping back there.
Tattoos are gonna fuck up your career.
I'm not. I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm against face tattoos. You know, and ain't nothing wrong with shedding blood.
No, right. No, I mean you're right because you could cover up your arms.
You can cover up all your arms. Man, I know women who work real good jobs and they don't even know they have tattoos.
Right.
You know, because they always, you know. But when you go past here and here and here, you know.
Yeah. You know, like I just interviewed DC Young Fly.
Yeah.
And he has, you know, a DC tattoo in his forehead. And it's like, I always felt like he went into comedy.
Yeah.
Where it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But if that shit didn't work out.
I think it's like a swag now, bro. Like, I think like the face tattoos and it turns into a swag now. Like,
it does, and it's a swag.
Niggas rocking them, like.
I'm hoping that should go away. You know who I think is the father of all this?
Who that?
Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy?
I think Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy is everybody's daddy. Like all these new SoundCloud rappers and mumble rappers and all that. Soulja Boy originated all that shit. All that. You ever see our interview with the Soulja Boy that turned into the Soulja Boy challenge? Oh, you never seen that?
Oh, when they talking about the other one came through the door.
Shot him. You know what's crazy is Childish Gambino?
Nah, Soulja Boy really did murk a nigga though.
He didn't kill him.
Yeah, he really did murk a nigga.
He didn't
He
kill him.
ain't died?
I interviewed the dude he shot.
He ain't died?
No, he got shot in the ass.
Oh man, they told me Soulja Boy murked a nigga. The nigga I had doing security for me, Big T, told me Soulja Boy murked a nigga at his house.
Well, I interviewed the dude he shot.
Oh, all right. Well,
he told me the whole story.
Oh, okay.
He slapped Soulja Boy, and Soulja Boy pulled out a gun. He said, "What you gonna do with that?" I slapped him again. Soulja Boy shot him.
See, that nigga Soulja Boy said, pow. Boy, that shit was so fun. I say, man, that shit had to be like on a Nintendo game to happen like that.
I mean, Mike Epps did his version of it. Like, motherfucking actors put together. Someone took the movie Belly and cut it to the audio. Like, you know what I mean?
I fuck with Soulja though, bro. Soulja.
Yeah, Big Soulja, Big Draco. I'm telling you, man, he's the father to all these dudes' styles, man.
Yeah.
Like all that. Remember, he had the Gucci tattoo on his forehead before anybody, and he was doing that mumble rap. He was the first internet rap celebrity.
Right.
And he made millions in the process.
Yeah,
Shout out to Soulja Boy. Nothing but respect. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's the father. In fact, Childish Gambino?
No.
Donald Glover, he does that show Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
He's also an artist.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. You never heard that song, This Is America? It's a hell of a video.
Yeah.
But in his new video, hold on a second. Childish. He actually animated all this shit.
Oh, he's saying they his son.
Yeah, and if you look, Hold on. It's got Lil Pump and Trippie Redd watching him.
Yeah.
Telling you, man. Soulja Boy, the father of all these SoundCloud rappers. Anyone who says otherwise doesn't know what they're talking about.
He was the first internet sensation.
He was the first internet sensation. He blew up off of MySpace.
For real, bro.
Yeah, man.
Soulja Boy took off.
Yes, sir. Boosie, man, always a pleasure. Congrats on Lil Blurry.
You already know Blurry.
You know, congrats on Blue.
Yeah.
You know.
You forgot Angie, the Italian stallion.
Yep, the Italian stallion.
Yeah.
You know, turn that shit into the new Motown, man.
Let's do it.
Keep grinding it out.
Gary Gardner.
Yes, sir.
Boosie Gardner.
Boosie Gordy. There you go.
I'm finna go with that.
Go run with it. There we go. Boosie Gordy.
I'm running with
You
that.
know, I'm looking forward to the Blues album, too.
Let's do it.